This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Thanks to EA for letting me get early access to capture this for you guys. This game is a work in progress. Today we are going to be taking my Texas A&M running back in college football, Tommy Bowden, and my quarterback, Brett Barrett, from Miami, and putting them through the combine with the goal of getting a perfect score on everything. We are going to find out at the end of this, what does a perfect score mean in Madden 25? Do you go number one overall? Is it capped? You will find out in this video. Also, the comment question today, if you guys ran a 40-yard dash right now, what would your time be? My best ever first year of college was a 4.76 as a QB. Comment down below your 40 time and kill a like button if you guys enjoy these videos. Subscribe, enjoy. As far as player build, I decided to make him a deep threat. I made him a little bit skinnier so his speed rating started a bit higher, and then I moved all of his catching traits to physical traits. So I put everything on the physical traits to hopefully have the perfect combine. Oh, let's go. We gotta make sure to run this well. So the number one thing you want to do, 2, 1, you just want to make sure your timing and everything is really smooth. You dig deep at the end while still hitting the button. 4-3. Okay, a 4-3-1 at that size is really good. Now I sacrificed a little bit of speed with the height, but 4-3-1 gets us. That should be the perfect score. And all I'm going for, I want to go for the perfect score. So yeah, that's an A. You get +5 on everything. Bench press. This one we want to try. I think Rome got 22. So the goal here is going to be to get 22 reps on the bench press. So just make sure you're spamming every single time. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's gonna hurt. 13, 14, 15, 16. We're actually doing pretty good still. 17, 18. That was perfect. You want to time it so you don't go up too high. 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's go. That's the record. That should be more than Rome. If my memory serves me, that should be the best possible. Yeah, that's going to get us number one in bench press. That's 23 reps +5 for everything. Okay, broad jump. Broad jump, trick for this one is put it on the table. You're going to see, put it on the table and then look and launch at the perfect. Yeah. I think I actually may have just got that. Where are we ending? 11 feet 4 is crazy. Just, if you're ever doing broad jump, put it on the table. It's just so much easier to spam that button. Okay, 11 feet, beautiful. So we finished there with a perfect grade, 20-yard shuttle. So we're gonna cut with the flick stick, matching the direction. This one should be somewhat simple. We just wanna make sure that you gotta cut with in the right way. 1, go. Okay, so cut there, that's perfect. And then you're gonna spam A, and then you're gonna cut here, and then you're gonna spam B. 4.02. That should be one of the best. I imagine that's gonna be, yeah. Especially when you get that celebration, that means you got, okay, so far we have been perfect. Another A grade for Tommy. Now we gotta go to the actual routes. And this is kind of what separates it a little bit. You gotta make sure you catch it. So the pass is gonna come in 1 second. So slow down and just make sure that every single catch you actually catch within the spot. So like if it looks like, yeah, I just have to kind of slow down. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Slow down a little bit just to make sure that I can kind of catch that in the spot. We do, perfect. 1, 2, yeah. Let's see if I can actually be perfect on this. Yep, 1, 2, perfect. Go. Oh, I hesitated. I gotta throw it early. Throw it early. Pass lead it. Yes, sir. Come on. Okay, if I get this, this is kind of crazy. Ask for the ball. Okay, guys, that was kind of a speed run, perfect run. I did every drill A to like A+ on that entire thing. And at 6'3" with that 40, that should get me a pretty good. So as you guys can see, grade versus expected, 4.31. We maybe could have done a little bit better. We did amazing in every other drill. The 40, I maybe could have ranked number 1. That's the only thing that I could think of that could mess me up a little bit. But it's hard to, like when I got 4.31 at that, I didn't max out my sliders for speed at the beginning. So when I got that, I was like, yo, I clearly have to go with that. So at this point, we would be a top 10 projected pick. We did everything perfect in that combine. And if I have to go back and try and get to the speed thing, I don't know if it would so I don't know if doing this would help me before the draft, but I'm gonna try and pull all the stops. So I get 4 for that. So I'm gonna develop these things and just try and become the best possible player before the draft. The next step is the interview. And the interview, I get 1 shot at. So as a backup, I'm bringing out ChatGPT just as a backup. I should know most of them. Okay, so the media will put your NFL knowledge to the test. Which city has never hosted a, oh gosh. That's a really, bruh, I don't even, how many yards did the defense penalize for roughing the passer? 15. What famous saying the Super Bowl shuffled before winning there? Chicago. Which kicker won the kick-tack-toe challenge at the 2023 Pro Bowl? This is insane. After winning the MVP award, which running back was on the cover of Madden 07? What team reached to win the first playoff game since 1991? The Lions, but I want to double check. Which team traded? I think. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, that's a tough interview. That's a tough interview. I'm sorry. That's tough. Holy smokes. That tested me. That really tested me. Like, I don't know. That one question is the only thing you could say I didn't do perfect. And you guys got to comment down below what question was it that I messed up. Okay, guys, it is time. Predict, comment, pause, blah! Predict, what do I get drafted? Let's go. Okay. It looks like, hello, it's Coach Gannon. We want you here in Arizona. I'm ready, Coach. So we went 4th overall with a perfect combine. We went 4th overall as a wide receiver. So I would, I couldn't, unless that one question is the reason I didn't go any earlier. Receiver, you might be capped at to how far, but I want to try, okay, I'm going to try something else. Okay, so I want to try a perfect combine with a quarterback. So we're going to use another one of my players that's Brett Barrett. So we're going to go with a scrambling quarterback because that's going to test the best. And then we're going to do very similar things. So I'm going to take this away, max out his jumping, and I'm going to max out his strength. So now I've spent that. So what is the max speed that I could potentially get with a quarterback? I could actually get a cap of 99 if he was 5'7". His jumping goes down. Now, what's a good happy medium? I feel like this is the happy medium. It's the same at 6 feet as it is at 5'11". Okay, we'll go 6 feet. Now I'm going to get a perfect combine with a quarterback to see if I can potentially get early. Because it looked like the receiver, Tommy Bowden, the best I could possibly get with him was 4th. I answered pretty much every single question correctly, except for one, and I did pretty well. So let's see with a QB if we can get drafted earlier than Caleb. Okay, so now we actually got a QB. So with a QB, the difference is going to be just, it's maybe a more desirable position. So hopefully we have a better chance to get drafted early if we do all these drills really well. Dig deep. Yep, which we did at the end. Lost it a bit. This is attempt number 2. Perfect start. That looks better. Hold that speed. Hold that speed. Hold that speed. Boom! Let's go. Okay, for a quarterback, 4.29 should definitely do something. So that's going to get us the number 1 QB by far. That won't even be close. Bench press, I don't know how many. I'm just going to go for as many as I can to try and max it out and hopefully do pretty good on this. 8, 9, 10, and we got lots of stamina left. 11, 18, 19, 20 isn't bad for a QB. 21, 22. If I can get that 3rd, well, I can't. 22. I think 22 is probably above expected. Quarterbacks don't usually lift a ton. I think that's probably, that's going to be the number 1 by 4 reps. So we beat everybody. Okay, next we have broad jump. Ah, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna need a redo. That's pretty good. Yeah, that should, for a QB, that should be, yeah, 10, 11 definitely should get me the perfect score on that one, I would say. That would be, yeah. So that's gonna be the first on every drill. Grade A, the 20-yard shuffle is the last one. Then we gotta do the QB drills, which are gonna be kind of challenging. That's good. 4.02. That was well done. That was stupidly well done. Look at that. See, I like the celebrations that you get too if you do a good job. So definitely the best quarterback. In every physical drill, we were the best QB. So now we go to these drills and kind of see what we can do here. So I need to almost lead. Nah, that's not going to be it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through it just to make sure that I can kind of maybe a little bit of lobbing. So even though this first one doesn't count, I'm just trying to learn how to, the best way to do this. Like that doesn't count. So you really, really, really got to be early with these throws, like right there. They have to like secure it in the zone or else it's not going to count. For example, this one, I feel like if I'm going to get him to get it, I got to pass lead that one high. So hopefully with this one's going to require it to be pass lead high and a little upfield. Yeah, this is actually a little bit tricky. And this one, let me see on the cut. That's gonna be fine. Okay, I think I can get those as long as I can. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So lob to the inside. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna redo this one just to make sure that we do get perfect. Hopefully I can get this on the second try. It's all pass leading and like leading them early too. Like that's gonna work because it's early. This is gonna work on time. Yeah, just barely gonna get it to roam. This one you gotta throw early, right there. Boom. So that way he catches it and he runs into the zone. You don't want them. Oh, this is a bit of a tricky throw. Yeah, that's perfect. This one you just gotta pass lead high so that roam can like catch it and secure it. Yes. That was wildly close. This one's the same. You gotta pass lead it high and into that zone. That should be it. Yes, sir. 6 of 8. This is a skinny post, so you can actually throw it pretty normal. Yep. 7 of 8. Oh, no. Yeah. And that one I just back shoulder fade. Okay. That was actually, I got that on my second try. So that was 8 for 8. Just requires a bit of pass leading. You kind of got to pass lead high and see how that goes because those are going to be the most difficult ones. And make sure you throw the ball early as opposed to late. So that's going to get us an A grade. Our problem there, top 10 pick, number one. So he was absolutely perfect. This is where it's about to get dicey. Can we clutch up here and somehow do better in the... See, I would say probably my draft stock is pretty similar, but if I could somehow get a perfect score, even if I can get 8 of 10, I feel like I'd probably be in the category of like pretty good. I could decline the interview, but I'm gonna hopefully do good on it. What team became the number 2 playoff seed to not make it to the divisional round? I genuinely don't know. Who is the only NFL coach to appear in 4 consecutive conference championships? Which personal alignment? Because there are 2 running wide receivers, 1 running back. That is 22 personnel. Yeah, just making sure. What former Madden cover art did Peyton Hillis beat in a fan vote? Oh, yeah, it was Vic. I thought it was Vic. What team would have the top pick in the 24 draft had they not traded it? Which southern city has hosted a record? Miami. Following a touchback on the KO, what yard line does the ball come out to? It used to be, now it's the 25. Orange Crush. Yeah, I think I know who that is. Denver Broncos. Eagles. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did my best. I'm answering one question wrong with my phone. There's nothing worse than failing a test with your phone. Okay, this is what we're waiting for. Quarterback, 9 of 10. It was pretty much perfect. Where are we going to be drafted? Okay. Interesting. So the perfect quarterback score. Hey, it's Coach Harbaugh. we're going to the Chargers. So I think if you get a perfect combine score, you have a very good chance of going pretty high overall. I might do a whole other video dedicated to seeing if I can go #1 overall. But based on this, I think the best thing you can do is be like the 4th or the 5th pick. I think the top 3 are pretty set in stone. And if you're not a receiver, it's going to be Harrison Jr. Surprised the Chargers would take a quarterback. Okay, guys, that is going to conclude the video. We got a perfect combine score. We got Narnold, perfect combine score. I couldn't finish the stupid test. And we got drafted in our 2 attempts. We got drafted for the first time, #4, and the second time, 5th overall. My next video is going to be the 40-yard dash test. I'm going to try and break the record in the 40, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Kill the like button if you guys enjoy these style of videos. Oh, we almost did it.